What's up you guys, it's me Trevor, back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of a tutorial or a tips and tricks sort of video. I'm basically going to show you guys some of my personal tips on how to layer clothing. I know the style is kind of dying down. It was super popular back in 2015, 2016, but once 2017 hit, it kind of started to die down. It wasn't as popular as it was the previous years, but I'm still into it. I still layer on a daily basis. It's kind of my go-to aesthetic for my outfits. So in today's video, I'm just going to run down a few tips for you guys in case you are wanting to get into this style, or if you're already into it and you just want a little bit of a reviewer, refresher, that sort of thing. So yeah, these are just my personal tips. This isn't, I'm not professional at this. I'm just letting you guys know a few of the tips that I have used in the past and I use on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So for tip number one, I think it kind of goes without saying, it's kind of obvious. When layering, your top layer always has to be shorter cut than your bottom layer. Now, whether this is just a standard t-shirt or a boxy t-shirt, your top layer always has to be shorter than your bottom layer. And it also helps if your top layer is a little bit more oversized than your bottom layer, because if you have two layers that are super tight to your skin and very constricting and tight forming to your body, I think the whole layering aesthetic can look extremely weird if you're wearing it with tight clothes. I just think it looks better having a little bit oversized clothes, or even if your top layer is just oversized and your bottom layer is a little bit more fitted. But the main thing is to make sure that your top layer is shorter than your bottom layer and it fits a little bit oversized. Now, if you oversize on your top layer, you might have to take in consideration oversizing on your bottom layer as well, just so that the gap between the two layers isn't super long, which actually leads me to my next tip, is make sure that the gap between your top layer and your bottom layer isn't super big. I usually keep it to probably 4 inches or so, 4 to 6 inches. Even 6 can be kind of pushing it. It's kind of more so personal preference, but I like to keep it between that 4 to 6 inch range for that gap between your two layers, just because I think it looks the best. It doesn't look too short, doesn't look too long. It's all around just a pretty good look. Now when it comes to the actual gap in between the two layers, there's a bunch of different hems that you can get on t-shirts, whether it's just a straight cut across, whether you have a scooped hem in the front and the back, or if you have a scooped hem in the front and a straight hem in the back. I have a few tank tops myself that I use almost every single day when I'm putting an outfit together that has like a tank top that has a scooped hem in the front and a straight hem in the back. It's a really nice look to an outfit. The back is a little bit longer than the front is, but all around those are going to be your 3 sort of generic hem styles when it comes to t-shirts, tank tops, all that sort of thing. So when layering, you can pretty much always play it safe with a straight hem. It's just a cut that goes all the way around, that's straight around the bottom of the t-shirt. You can get these extended, you can get them regular length. So layering 2 straight hem shirts works amazing, whether you're wearing a hoodie over it, whether it's a t-shirt, a tank top underneath the t-shirt, all that stuff. If you're playing it safe with a straight hem, it's gonna look good no matter what. Also, if your bottom layer is a scooped hem and your top layer is a straight hem, that looks awesome as well. That always works in my opinion as well. The only time you start running into issues is if you have a straight hemmed shirt underneath of a scooped hem shirt. In my opinion, it's not my favorite look. Can look good in some cases, but I usually tend to stray away from that sort of look, just because for me personally, it's not my favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you definitely can do it if that's all you got to work with. And then for the last hem, you have the scooped in the front and straight in the back. This is great for summer. I have a couple tank tops by Minimal LA. You guys have seen them in my past videos. They make tank tops that have scooped in the front, straight in the back. They look awesome with any sort of hem over top. Now I have to be mindful for these because the back of the tank tops are a little bit longer than the front, and it can look a little bit weird, again, if that gap is extremely large compared to like a straight on straight where it'd only be a few inches. So you really have to take in consideration. Personally, I just tend to stray away from having the straight hem underneath the scooped hem, but any other style is usually pretty decent with being able to work out the actual look that you're going for. When it comes to colors for what you're layering, I typically try to keep it at a kind of neutral color. Your blacks, your grays, your whites, your tans and olives work as well, but I really try to stay away from like the bright colors, the reds, the yellows, the orange. Just because the way that I think of it is the bottom layer, that small piece of fabric that you see at the bottom, is supposed to be an accessory or like a complementary piece to what you're wearing on top. You know, if you're wearing like a black shirt on top, you can go ahead and wear, you know, a deeper colored shirt on bottom. Like what you see now, I'm wearing a black t-shirt on top with a sort of pastel pink color underneath. In my opinion, this looks okay if you have like an all black outfit, but I typically wouldn't do this if I have other colors mixed in with my outfit, just because it can throw off the look. That being said, it's always safe to go with your neutral colors, your blacks, whites, and grays, just because they can be styled in a bunch of different ways, and it just makes the outfit that much easier to put together. Alrighty, so now that we have kind of basics down, we get into going up to 3 layers. Once you have your bottom layer, your top layer, you can get another layer on top of that. Typically I go for like a jacket or an oversized hoodie over a couple t-shirts, that sort of thing. I don't push it much further than that. Maybe sometimes I'll go with 4 layers if I have like a flannel over a hoodie or something like that, but typically I like to keep it around 3 layers tops, just because it gives a nice like happy medium for how many layers you got. It's not overwhelming, doesn't look too crazy, and you still look like you know what you're doing, only wearing 3 layers. So when it comes to the 3rd layer, putting a nice oversized denim jacket or an overcoat over some sort of hoodie and t-shirt can really pull an outfit all together. I have a blue denim jacket, as you can see in the video here, over top of a hoodie with a long line t-shirt. Looks really good. The gap between the hoodie and the t-shirt isn't too large, so it looks all right. And it just makes the outfit look that much better. And yeah, it's just a really easy way to add more layers to your outfit without, you know, adding like a bunch of tank tops or t-shirts underneath of like an oversized hoodie per se. You can also see I have an overcoat over top of a hoodie. This is a really good way to layer in the front of your body, not so much the back, because obviously the overcoat goes too far down to see it. But you can still get a nice layer effect in the front. And I'm wearing a camel colored jacket in the video here. It looks really good with greens and browns and tan colors, as opposed to if I was wearing a gray or black jacket. I would probably stay more so with the grays, whites, and blacks of my actual layering pieces. So another thing with putting hoodies over top of long line clothes, you can also get different hoodies with different hem styles as well, which is a really cool way to add, again, a little bit of flair to your outfit. You know, you can show off those underlayers a little bit easier. A bunch of brands are making hoodies that actually have zippers on the side of the hoodie to basically zip up or zip down if you want to show off that underlayer. You basically just do the zipper up, and then you have a nice split down the side of the hoodie, and it kind of opens and stuff like that. You can see the underlayers a lot easier than if it was just a straight hoodie. As you can see here, I have a dark gray, like a charcoal gray hoodie. And you can see the underlayer a lot easier with that split hem there. It's also cropped, which makes it a lot easier to layer as well. So that's just a nice way to add a little bit of flair to your outfit. You can see your underlayers a lot easier. They're also really nice hoodies to look at. It looks like you know what you're doing. Kind of gives off that fear of God vibe with the split hem. But a lot of brands are doing that now. They're really not hard to find, and they can look awesome with a bunch of different colors. And having that split hem is a really, really easy way to show off those underlayers that you're wearing underneath that hoodie as well. Alrighty, so I apologize from the last clip to this one, just because basically from the clip that you just saw to the very end of the video, all those clips got corrupt. Wasn't able to use any of them. So I'm basically just going to re-record the outro bit for this video. So that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys take something from it. You know, if you're new to the whole layering thing and all that good stuff, definitely try it out. You might like it. I fell in love with it about 1.5 years ago, and I've been rocking with it the entire time since. I pretty much wear, you know, layering clothes on like a daily basis. So I will have my Instagram linked in the top of the description as well if you guys want to go check that out. You get to see a lot more of what I would wear on a regular basis and that sort of thing. I have like outfit inspirations and stuff like that to, you know, get you guys thinking about like different styles and all that good stuff. So if you guys do want to go check me out on Instagram, I will have it linked in the top of the description down below. Go drop me a follow if you're interested. I will also have some websites linked in the description if you guys want to go check out some brands that I know of that kind of sell this style of clothing, like long line tees and different, you know, hems and that sort of thing. I'll try to find a few to link down in the description as well. And I think that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please click that like button. It really helps me out. If you're new around here and you like fashion, layering, and all that good stuff, definitely click that subscribe button. You know, stick around. I'm trying to upload more, but it's getting colder outside. It's not like we have snow on the ground. It's obviously getting into winter and that sort of thing, so it's difficult to film outside, and I can only film so much inside, but I'm trying to upload more. And I also have a video that's almost done being filmed now, so that will be up shortly after this one. But that's going to do it for today's video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!